comments. Of course, I'm gonna respond to any comments by talking to you as Lois Lane. Cause they're like, fuck it, we'll just go with Lois Lane. Honestly, the comment thing is killing me. I can't do it. If it means I never make it big, that's fine. I gotta turn that off, sorry. I'll save that for if I ever hire somebody to do my comments. I'll just be like, I'll say them and they can type them. There we go. I need all on my screen. Much better. Plus, I don't like to see how many people are watching. It irks me. If I have too little, it bothers me. If I have too many, it bothers me.
What do you mean?
I thought something
So there's
might
just
happen
no
like
winning with me.
this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do
He's
you
so
mean, I trust
whiny.
you?
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
Parker, grow a pair, bro.
Take him out.
Thank you.
Now.
See, that's some alpha male shit there, Parker. Oh, you let your girlfriend die. I curse your dick.
You can break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate them.
Hey, maybe that's where Venero started. Somebody got burned so bad they went to a witch doctor and they're like, what's the worst thing you got? And they're like, herpes. And they're like, okay, do that to them. And they're like, it's gonna be expensive. And they're like, I know. Before I came to you, I knew. Give me any incentive to carry on with an idea. I'll be like, 4 hours later, we have 32 characters, 7 story arcs,
Break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate
and we're on
them.
part 4. Right. More not getting caught, less talky.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Now I hear some cute Asian girl being like, oh, you like it, tucky tucky? I like it, tucky tucky too.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you.
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here? Take him.
Yeah, please take him somewhere, preferably somewhere nice. Maybe, might I suggest Dave and Buster's? Hey, that's still a thing. They're like, hey, we beat Blockbuster, give us that.
Take him out.
I feel like everybody that survived the Blockbuster closing down, and I think Dell closing down, Telltale Games closing down, it's like, hey, we're still here. Yay.
Do it.
I mean, you could say Marvel closing down, because they were bought by
Take
Disney.
him out.
And now all their movies are going to be as... I'm not going to say it. We'll just say it less than perfect. But they were always less than perfect. So
Revolutionary medical evacuation.
it'll just be more of what you didn't like about Marvel movies with less of what you did like about Marvel movies. Yay, Disney.
Do it.
At least I can still ghost these guys. That's a thing I still have.
Take him.
Anyway, we all know that was the easy part. This is where I actually fail. So let's not this time. As a thought. Kind of like that over there.
Oscorp's Revolutionary Medical Evacuation Zone, or MED.
Curiosity killed the cat, bruh.
Assistance, even in the most hostile areas of the world.
Bruh. Got it for it, guys.
Take him out.
Just take whoever you want. How about you don't even need my approval? You can just be fucking Spider-Man, the actual superhero of this game. Why do you need your girlfriend's consent? Are you that fucking pussy whipped, Parker? You are, though. She does. Like, dude, she has you by the balls. You can't even be Spider-Man without her telling you you can be Spider-Man. That's what you are. You're a basic bro who happens to have powers. And your girlfriend's a slightly above average girlfriend. So she just steamrolls you. And your powers don't mean shit. You're like, I saved 4,000 people today. She's like, yeah, but you're still a fucking dork. And not in a good way.
Oscorp's Revolutionary Medical Evacuation
Spider-Man, get it together, son.
offers immediate emergency assistance, even in the most hostile areas of the world.
You've had Black Cat. Fucking Black Cat. Nobody knows who she is because she's totally unpopular, but she looks really, really good. So there's that. You've had Mary Jane. She's a professional model, and apparently in this game a professional photographer too. And reporter. She's basically like everything you want from a successful person. She can do it all. So why are you letting her push you over? You don't need... You just be Spider-Man. Do what you do. Oh, I get it. This is like couples therapy. They can't hurt each other, so they hurt people together. I guess that kind of pans out. I don't know. There's a method to my madness. There's no logical reason he needs her approval to take somebody out. So he's just looking at his cell phone? He's playing with a fucking pocket spinner, a fidget spinner, whatever.
Wait!
I'm old. Oh, you better not fucking restart me all the way back. I think I just hit a checkpoint. I better have just hit a checkpoint. I'm cooking butt steak, and it looks like it sounds. Alright, that's what I thought. This just makes me think of the intro to Ken 2012 or whatever by Head PE, or where he's like, "Why you?" It's a breakup song basically, but it starts with the Asian couple fighting on the phone, and it sounds so gangsta. It's like they're fighting for real, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but they are super mad at each other. It's the perfect intro to a heavy metal song because you're just like, they sound mad. Can somebody decipher that for me, please? To this day, I still haven't had it deciphered. I know it's just a Google search away, but now I don't want to know, you know? Now it's kind of part of the mystique of the song. But it sounds kind of like that. He's like, Dindy Galloway! I've heard it so many times I actually know the words. I just don't know what they mean. It's something like, Dindy Galloway! And she's like, okay, I couldn't do it right now, but... It's been a little while since it was on my playlist.
You know what you're doing?
No. That's never stopped me before.
Alright.
What do you see?
I see... Oh, okay.
I see dead people.
Looks like the blue is connected to the battery, and yellow to a fan. The red one has a little exclamation mark.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first. Trace the wires to the other end and unplug them from there.
Okay.
This is how the Hulk got
Unplug
so
the wires
buff.
from the battery.
He used this thing. Oh, are we doing this? We are, aren't we? I don't want to do this.
Wires. What a mess.
It is such a mess. We agree.
No.
Oh shit, that was not a good idea. And that's what would have happened if Brandon Cobb did this. And we're dead. I would like to think I would have put a little bit more caution into it in real life. But we know what not to do.
I see 4 wires.
Look at it that
2
way.
blue ones, 1 yellow. Oh, okay. Looks like the blue is connected to the battery. And
I'm
yellow
doubling
to
down
the
on this
fan.
and adding an extra challenge that I don't use any brain cells.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first.
I want this to be completely out of my ass.
Okay, unplug the wires from the battery.
Unplug wires from battery. I'm guessing you're the battery.
Okay, pull the first
I'm
wire.
not dead.
Now the second one.
I'm not dead. As long as you remember what went wrong last time. It's like playing, God, what's that game? When you're a kid and you have to touch the colors.
Okay, what do you see?
I see 4 wires. 2
What
blue
was that
ones,
game?
1 yellow and 1 red.
It, like,
Okay.
the colors form patterns and you had to match the
Blue
pattern.
is connected to the battery, and yellow to a fan. Red one has a little.
It's kind of basically what this
exclamation mark.
is.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first. Trace the wires to the other end. And
The important
unplug
part
them
is
from there.
always doing it the same way so I know
Unplug the
what I did
wires from the
wrong.
battery.
Okay, so the first thing I did was I pulled this one,
Okay. Pull
and
the
everything
first
was
wire.
okay.
Now the second one.
Then I pulled this one and it died. So something isn't kosher where that's the only wire
The
available.
other battery wire.
It's not that one, I promise. It's probably on the other side, to be honest. If that's the only one, we know for a fact that kills us. So am I supposed to detach them in the other order? Because, I mean, what else do I really have, right? If there's literally only 2 things I can interact with, and I die when I do it in this order. All I can think is let's see what happens if you pull the other one first. I don't know. I feel like if they didn't have these segments, the game would be a perfect game. And it would have like a 99
Okay, what do you see?
I see
rating
4
on
wires.
Metacritic.
Oh, okay. Looks like the
It's,
blue
they
is
take you out of the
connected to
game.
battery.
I figured that'd happen. So just don't fuck with the red one. Just don't even touch it. It's bad.
Okay.
They really don't leave me any options
Okay.
here. Pull this one.
No.
Oh, okay, that was my bad. I thought the cursor was on the one below it. And still my butt steak cooks.
Okay, what do you see?
This should be on the
Okay.
oven. Alright, this one. That's the one I meant to pull.
Pull the first wire. No.
Well, that wasn't a red one, in all fairness. So the 2 we know are safe. There are 4, actually. I thought there was only 2. There are actually 4. I just wasn't being careful enough to see. So the 2 that are safe is 2 and 4.
What do you see?
I see. Oh, okay. Looks like the
So
blue
far,
is
these are the
connected to
ones
battery,
anyway.
and yellow to a fan.
Make sure
Red
it's the
one has a
right
little-
one.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull the first wire.
Now the second one.
Parker, shut up.
What? The timer just changed to 30 seconds.
It's a collapsing circuit.
What comes next? The fan?
Yes, then the last wire. But you have to hurry.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about because the speaker on my TV's down. That wasn't it. Sorry, this is trial and error. I don't want y'all to hear my TV through my microphone. It's a civil service. But this is one of those times I might have to just, you know, say fuck it and turn the volume up.
I see 4 wires. 2 blue ones, 1 yellow, and 1 red.
And I really need to hear Parker.
They should be color-coded according to function.
And still my butt steak cooks. It was like $1.50 at HEB, and it's the size of a dinner plate. I was like, word? But then I looked it up, and it turns out you really want to cook it in the oven for like an hour. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have an hour. So I have it on the stove going at like the lowest I can put it at without undercooking it. So is it like medium?
Oh, okay. Looks like the blue is connected to the battery. Okay, pull the first wire. What? The timer just changed to 30 seconds.
It's a collapsing circuit.
What comes next? The fan?
Yes, and the last wire. But you have to hurry.
Define the fan.
Okay, now the red one. Got it.
That wasn't as hard as I made it out to be. Now I feel like a
Let's get
punk.
these people out of here. I could use a little Spidey help. You ready?
Honestly, if I wasn't cooking while I did this, I could have been done by now.
Try to do it quietly.
Will do.
Quietly as possible. Speaking of which, you took all my quiet shit. What's this? I don't remember buying that.
That time.
Let's find out. Oh! Ah! I remember promising you quietly, but I also remember promising you never getting harmed anyway by a supervillain. Let me see how that worked. So...
Okay, MJ, time to go.
Nobody's perfect. Let's make a song about it. That's my impersonation of you right now. And you're unconscious.
MJ, did you make it out?
Way to totally pull that down for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah?
When you're done in there, we should talk.
Yeah, we should.
It's like, wait, stop shooting me, I have to do something dramatic. And then it doesn't even hurt anybody. And they're just like, yeah, I never liked that billboard either. You know what? I keep forgetting all these powers I have. Let's not forget all these powers I have. Like this one. And this one. And don't forget this one. And what about this one? Oh, that's just typical shit. What about the alley-oop? Yeah, fuck that guy. Don't pull the sign down. No one is standing underneath it. I deserve that punch. Right. It's a good time to say, hey, you know what? Let's add a skill. How about brute enemies can be grabbed and thrown when webbed, affecting enemies in a wide range. Considering I have a brute enemy right the fuck there. He just hit me. Again. You know what? I never did get this whole throwing the enemy thing. I don't know, whatever it is that you have to do to swirl the enemy around in a circle. I've done it on accident. I just can't seem to do it on purpose. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I probably don't have any viewers, so I'm talking. I'm like, please be patient with me, nobody. And nobody's like, I think I can do that, since I'm not even here. But I'm cooking. So I'm going to take a quick second to do that. But in the meantime, for anybody watching this in the future, can you tell me whatever happens to Trump? Does Tool ever actually drop the album? What about, like, the robot takeover? How does that pan out? Feel free to spoil that shit in the comments for me below. I forgive you. I do need a second, though. Maybe I can tell you an amusing antidote. I got one. It's an oldie but goldie. I've told this before, but I'm going to tell it one more time. Well, actually, no, here's one I haven't told that is themed after Christmas. So it's festive. So my granddad dressed up like Santa one year. And he came, like, banging on the door at, like, 2 or 3 in the morning. And I freaked the fuck out. And, like, you know, he went all out. He was in, like, full Santa garb with the fake beard and everything. And I just wouldn't, like, my mom saw that it wasn't really working. So she, like, tried to curse me out, but I hid under my blanket. Like, it was just me and my mom, you know, like, no brothers, no sisters, no dad around. So, like, you know, there was always this, like, I'm the man of the house thing, you know, like, being a little kid, you know, even then, because it was, like, you know, it's just me and her, you know, so, like, you know, and you know how little kids look up to grown men. So, of course, even though I was a little kid, you know, I was still, like, you know, gotta protect us, you know. So, if, like, some dude just comes, like, smashing on the door at 4 a.m. and you're, like, 6 years old, you're gonna fucking piss yourself, you know? And, like, no matter, I felt so bad, like, looking back on it, because that must have just broke that guy's heart. Like, my granddad, I should bring that up to him. It could be a conversation topic. But, like, imagine, you know, really thinking, man, I'm gonna be the coolest experience my grandkid ever had. You're so pumped. You're like, this is gonna be awesome. And then you traumatize them on accident, totally not meaning to. Like, that must suck so much, you know? Like, I feel bad, but dude, he was banging on the door, like, loud, you know? That shit was scary. So, you know, I don't feel that bad. There we go. Thank you for letting me put my food where it needs to cook.
MJ, did you make it out?
Yeah, everyone's safe.
Good job.
But yeah, I'm gonna totally bring that up to him tomorrow.
Got in there? We should
I'm gonna be like, hey,
Yeah.
remember that time?
first. Find me and kick his ass.
Sorry.
Feel bad for anyone who's on the wrong side of MJ.
Okay, let's play like for real. Alright, let me die. Next time, no mic. I always do better no mic. It's like my brain can only do so much. Like, every word I say costs me gameplay. That's why people get paid millions of dollars to do this. Because they can tweet, answer their comments, play, and text message people all at the same time. That's why they get the big bucks. And read every comment without ever stopping kicking ass. It's amazing. Alright, here we go. I gotta cut my mic because I guess I'm just a decent gamer.
MJ, did you make it out?
Yeah, everyone's safe.
Good job.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah?
When you're done in there, we should talk.
Yeah, we should.
But first, find me and kick his ass.
Feel bad for anyone who's on the wrong side of MJ. I know what side I'm on right now.
on. Did you know Grand Central has the largest basement in New York City? Yeah! Crazy, right? You could fit half the Brooklyn Bridge down there. Huh? I agree. They sure don't make them like they used to. That's old school New York gumption for you. Anyway, I could talk trivia all day, but I gotta stop your wingnut of a boss from destroying the city. Time to wrap this up. Lee's escape plan is to use the train. Can't let him get away. Train platform is open. That must be where Lee is. Lee's getting away.
Finally.
Sorry I'm late. It's kind of my thing. Why are you doing this?
Paying off an old debt.
Okay, that's a good point to pause it for a sec and change my food over. Because, for real, I don't want to burn this shit. It took like a long ass time to make. Okay.
Better keep my distance for now. That didn't work. Better wait for an opening.
Sorry, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Now's my chance.
So sorry for that. So this will be a short stream, because apparently my phone wasn't charging this entire time. I just want to kill him before... Obviously I need to restart this. My phone's on 8%, and it's the one giving me the Wi-Fi signal. So this will be a very short stream. The remote's dead and the phone's dead. Not a good combination. It is like fucking dawn though. So, you know, there's that. Probably won't be very many viewers this late. I at least want to finish this segment.
Don't get too close.
I get it. I can't hurt you.
Better wait for an opening.
He even said it. Better wait for an opening.
Gotta move fast before he recovers. Looks like he's getting tired. His guard's down. Gotta wait for an opening. No brakes? No problem. That totally worked Blast time. Yuri, they still doing construction on 42nd and 1st?
Street's closed for another month. Why?
Prison.
Well then, that was well done. I have a steak to eat. But yeah, the phone's totally gonna die. I'll leave you with this for now. Oh, come on.
Get that cargo back to the lab. Let's move!
This is Mary Jane Watson. Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hey, it's me. Let me know when you want to talk. Texting isn't talking? No, not that kind of over! Please say no, please say no. Okay. And not okay. What is there to figure out? Oh, you think? Great.
You did it. Lee's off to the raft. The Devil's Breath is safe with Sable. How do you feel?
How do I feel? How much time do you have?
Not much. Heroics for you means paperwork for me. But I just wanted to say, good job.
Thanks, Yuri. I kinda needed that. All this time with Lee, I've been ignoring the city. Time to get back to being a friendly neighborhood Spidey.
Okay. Sorry, just making my dinner. Man, it looks really good. The remote might die. I'm kind of playing a game, in a game, with my remote and my cell phone.
Okay. Even the mold.
So I gotta charge one, then I charge another, and I charge one, then I charge another.
Spider-Man and the demons. Once again, Spider-Man makes a bad situation infinitely
Whatever
worse.
keeps this
And we
stream
have a
working.
highly intelligent caller who agrees with me. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
But if the remote dies, I'll just go grab the USB cord and attach it to the remote. Right now, the phone it's like on 6%.
Not just this is the problem with that mass painting. The police are able to coordinate efforts, block streets, lay down tire shredding strips because they're a team. Spider-Man is a one-man show who cares about one thing. Spider-Man! And you almost paid for that. With your life.
Man, I just want to, like, assault Jameson. And he wants that. he would love nothing more than for me to do that. And the fact that I won't do that is why he talks all that good shit. Because if you know your bully isn't gonna hit you, you'll be like, oh yeah, all this shit about him. But like, Spider-Man could like go in, just snuff him. Like he wouldn't even know what was up. He would just, what if Spider-Man just put both his web shooters in Jameson's mouth and just ripped, like filled his mouth full of web shooter. I'm just saying, like, it would be pretty obvious he did it, so it wouldn't be very wise. But, like, he talks all that good shit because he knows Spider-Man's a good guy at the end of the day. He's just using him to get a cash grab, man.
Another bomb threat, officer?
You know
Truthfully,
same procedure.
he knows he's a good guy. He's just trying to get some money out of it.
Got it.
That's why he pisses me off so bad. It's like, if you honestly want me dead, at least you have passion. But nah, you're just trying to get a buck. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit.
Not again.
Cash rules everything around me is supposed to be kind of a joke. Saying we care too much about money. But until we find something better, it's all that matters. It's not supposed to be the literal God's mouth to your ear truth. And you got fucked. You're the
Time to
only
get
one
that
who
arm
actually
in.
got hit.
Don't think about the block of C4 this is wired to.
Block of what? Don't think about it. I didn't know about it until you said something. No, I see how it is. Stop being dumb. I don't trust this one, but I can't do anything about it, so I guess I have to trust it. Okay, well I have 0, so that's not good. Oh.
That did it.
I mean...
Got the key.
Yay.
Failsafe tripped.
Oh,
Timer's
shit.
just engaged for the other bombs. Gotta move quick.
Okay. Tell Stunner that. It's like, oh, okay, man.
Sniper, look out!
Fortunately, I'm better than the average Stunner. I'm like a Stunner +2. But I'm still gonna die. Because oh, why? Why must we go through these theatrical moments?
Bombs defused. Time to deal with those snipers.
You say a Cypress, I just see more bombs. You'll get up. I'm sure the cops will find you on that rooftop, dead, and a skeleton 40 years from now. Seriously, like, Spider-Man's a total serial killer in this video game. I've already kicked like 300 people off rooftops. About to be 300 more. Bye-bye. No, he's okay.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man. We'll take
He's
it from
okay.
here.
It's
You
Disney.
got it, officer.
Come on.
Always ready to do my part.
So what if he fell 34 stories and hit his head halfway down and then continued falling? It's Disney. You can trust Disney. Okay. Sorry, my zero viewers. I am back.
Okay, things are sort of under control. Maybe I should put in some Peter Parker time at the lab.
You know, you say maybe I should put some Peter Parker time in the lab, but I'm not feeling like I should put some Peter Parker time into the lab. I feel like I should put some Peter Parker time into hitting people. Maybe that's just me. Okay, why did you bring me here?
Folks, the mastermind of the City Hall bombing has finally been brought to justice. And shockingly, it's philanthropist Martin Lee. Now, I'll discuss in a moment what kind of twisted Jekyll and Hyde mentality it takes to lead such a double life. But first, a word of caution to everyone celebrating his arrest. Yes, it's good that he's in jail, but look at all the things we didn't know. How long was he a suspect without anyone telling us? How long did he have a deadly biological weapon that could kill us all? Shouldn't we have been told? Evacuated the city? It's not an accident that we weren't given the information we need to protect ourselves and our families. Someone made that decision. Was it the police? The mayor? I know one guilty party for sure, and his initials are Spiderman.
What? What? I was literally just talking good about you. You bastard. I'm trying not to cuss as much, so bastard's a major downgrade for me. I have many other words I'd like to call him. If this were a battle rap, I would certainly have my bars.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
You mean like
Bingo.
this hidden entrance?
This looks like everything
I'm trying
she
to
stole.
eat and play.
But no sign of Felicia.
As in Felicia... I got nothing. So I was gonna say Felicia Kyle, but then I'm like, oh, this is Marvel. So I don't know who... I guess you mean Black Widow? Wait. No. Black Cat. Dude, I've never read a single comic that she even guest starred in. I only know her because of Spiderman 4.
Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them? Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
I think she helped out in the Clone Saga. That might be one place I do know her from.
What's this?
But I might be completely wrong.
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you?
I read that in the 90s.
You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Yeah, you're just a teleport.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Proving Mary Jane wasn't a fluke.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
You
You
gotta
sound
go.
like you're smiling. I mean, I'm smiling. Like, that's pretty hardcore to do to a gamer. Like, because we're all like, mostly all collectors. We mostly want to try to complete games if we can. So to get like everything and then find out that like, oh, that was literally all so she could get her original costume back. It's like, oh yeah, you did play me, but I'm so happy that you played me. Like, let's see it. You know, what's up? I know my webbing's kind of sloppy right now. It's because I'm eating dinner at 5 a.m. while I do this. It's really freaking good though. And I'm not trying to rhyme, it's just, you know, it happens sometimes. You can't train yourself to rap and you stop. Oh, it says the internet's down. Most of the time it says that, it's not actually true. So, I'm gonna keep going.
This is Control. What's the situation in the meatpacking district?
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demon.
Hold on one sec. Let's just verify if... Nope. I am not on air. But my audio is. So it's just having to hang up. Dude, this dinner is so good. Let me just go check my phone and make sure it's actually charging. And
All units, there's an active pursuit of a box
So-
truck believed to have a bomb.
Good.
Need immediate response.
Well, now I'm kind of hitting my second win because this food is really freaking poutine. I say poutine. It was like a cross between protein and pootie tang because it's that good. It's just like, I feel like I need like 8,000 calories a day to live because I'm underweight, and I do labor, and this is like easily 6,000 calories. Or this is like 6,000 grams of protein. It's like a dinner plate sized butt steak, slow cooked over like 35 to 40 minutes, but seared, and potato mixed with green bean and honey baked like hickory beans. Like, come on, dude, this shit. I could fight like 35 masked men after I eat this. What's this? I'm pretty sure I just accidentally clocked in. Which sucks. Because I totally don't want to go to work right now.
Hello? Parker! Just in time to celebrate.
Celebrate?
I'm your number one supervillain now.
Where are the arms? Oh, wow.
Oh shit, I didn't realize how accurate that was.
But how did you...
Intracranial neural network. Neurotransmission speeds under 1 nanosecond. Faster than signals travel inside the brain. Never mind to an external prosthesis. We did it, Peter. No one can take this away from us.
Amazing.
And your work on the neural web was the key.
But we haven't even tested it yet. There's so much we don't know.
It works beautifully. Come on, take a look.
You literally created your worst villain.
This is impressive.
He looks a lot less dweeby now that he can hurt me
though.
Severely.
Voltage switch.
Oh shit.
Should be an easy fix.
I don't even like you and I still have to fix your shit. Parker's clearly not feeling it. I think it's obvious. You say easy fix, but I don't see how you mean. I don't have any tri-way adapter. So I don't really see how doing this is gonna help. But then again, I'm smarter than I give myself credit for.
No, this is worse than I thought.
Is there any of this I can actually affect? Thank you. No, thank you. Oh wait, yes, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. What the fuck is happening here? Okay, everybody out of the fucking boat. Everybody. It's like vomiting tequila. Daddy needs to think. Leave the adults alone now, please, honey. Damn it. I was so close. Semantics. Damn it. Wow. That is close, I guess. Define close. All these are +1. Like, you know, this +1, this +1, or this +1. I know, the possibilities are endless. I'll think us later.
Hope that stabilized it. Damn it, the spike is cascading. I don't know if I can fix this.
Oh my god. I mean, at least it's already done for me. And I just have to figure out how to fix it. It's like, yeah, that's cool. So just whatever one. Nope. You know what? I have a good feeling about that one. I said good, not great. Come on. Everybody's a critic. Really? I guess that's why I have that. I'm missing something here. Yes, I am. If it works, I'm doing it right. If it doesn't work, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, I can work with that.
Come on.
See? At least I backed my shit up. You're like, yeah, I finished that in half the time. I'm like, oh. Let me have my moment.
Doctor? Doctor, I've found a potential problem.
Everything has problems.
It's your mind. You're
Fortune favors the bold.
Doctor, did you forget to protect your mind from the
Otto,
strange new devices attached to it? He's like, yes.
It could
I'm
be
like,
affecting
yeah,
other
that's a
parts of your
problem.
brain, your inhibitions, your mood. I just think we need some more tests.
We've got enough tests! For the first time in my life, I don't feel like a failure.
Second time in a row
I feel
that I
like
was
me.
more right than I meant to be.
Otto, you're not a failure. But this could permanently damage your mind. Please.
Right. Right.
Don't worry.
The last time he actually listened to Parker.
We're close.
I'll keep at it.
Oh, the
More
hurt
pizza
on
box.
that man's face.
Go. Go.
You sure you're okay?
Yes.
Finally getting what you want, and then it comes
Thank
with
you,
a god
Peter.
complex.
For
That's humbling.
everything.
Ironically. Hey, I finally found Show Irony. I've been looking for years.
When I make a promise to this city, I keep it. The people of New York will soon make a
Dude, this steak is so good.
the course of this city
I slow
forever.
cooked it for like an hour.
You're casting your vote. Remember what I've done.
It costs less than $2.
Now than we've ever been.
Totally tried butt steak. Just know you're in for like a long cook.
You have no idea what you're in for.
If you want it to be tender, you have to cook it for like a long time. Not like a slow temp, you know. Like on a light temperature. Okay. Back to it.
I should check on Miles.
I should check on
Hi, Miles.
Miles.
I just wanted to see how you're doing with the news about Lee. Look, if you didn't want to work there anymore, May and I would understand.
I did want to quit when I heard. Then I remember what my dad used to say.
I'd hate for you to keep doing it if you think it's wrong.
Oh, the people here, nothing Martin Lee did is their fault. They need help and I'm helping them. I think Dad will want me to stay. I think he'd be proud.
I know he would. And Miles, I'm proud of you too. Anytime you want to talk, just call.
Thanks, Pete. Gotta go. May just gave me a list of all the supplies to get. All right, later.
Congratulations, Captain. You got the City Hall bomber.
We got him.
Tomato, tomato. My point is, you've been burning the candle at both ends lately. You should take a vacation.
I'm not exactly the tourist type. But once we've rounded up the rest of Lee's people, maybe I will. No planes, no suitcases, just uninterrupted sleep.
Oh, you are a party animal. But hey, whatever floats your cruise ship. Or doesn't. You've earned it.
Peter.
You okay?
I'm getting by.
I don't know how I feel about you running this place all by yourself.
And these people need help. If I lose a few hours of sleep, so be it.
So have you heard from Mr. Lee since...
No. But the Martin I know couldn't have done that. Whatever's become of him, that's not the one I want to remember. So, how are things with MJ?
Oh, it's, well, you know, she's, it's complicated.
Honesty. That's what got me and Ben through the rough patches.
You guys had rough patches?
Oh, sure. Especially when we were your age. So, are you honest with her? Does she know the real you?
Hey, turn it up. I want to hear this.
A spokesperson for the police has confirmed that this was the truck carrying the device used in the Grand Central Terminal attack.
Never ends. Peter?
Captain Watanabe, leave a message.
Yuri, where are you? Call me when you get this. I just hope the Devil's Breath is still there. And still secure. If the demons got to that truck, this just went from bad to catastrophic.
Sorry, I forgot my mic was on, and I just went crazy on my dinner. Better than snoring, right? I just try to eat as much as possible. I mean, keep in mind I'm having my second meal at 5 a.m. from like the day before. So I just kind of went to town on it. Sorry. That must have been very off-putting to hear. Let me make up with it. Or, make up for it. Do sweet backflips. Alright, there's other ways to converse. Let's get there quickly. This one's not as flashy, sorry. More steak, you say? Don't mind if I do.
The Devil's Breath is gone, but we got
Even bigger problem.
Rikers?
We have to hurry. Hop on.
What happened?
It was a coordinated attack. Must have been planned from the outside. Every cell block is breached. We're minutes away from every prisoner and Rikers walking right up 5th Avenue.
What about the raft?
Should be okay. It's a supermax facility. Better security and a separate power grid.
Good. What about the Devil's Breath?
Sable's handling it.
Do you trust them?
Do I have a choice?
Uh-oh. Should have worn your seatbelt. I'm on it.
It kind of made me think maybe one of our biggest problems as society is just like where to put, like, yes, I see you as a potential mate, like you're definitely good enough for that, and that is why I'm comfortable trusting a gun to my head that you're holding or whatever. It's like you want your partner to be somebody that you believe in, right?
Damn it.
But then what's that do? It's like, well, why don't y'all just date? And it's like, because we're fucking professionals, grow up. But it's like, yeah, but there's definitely some tension there, and that might make y'all better partners. So that's what I'm getting at. Is like, does having, all right. It's really tricky, because especially with, like, where we're at in America, I want to be very careful about how I put this. Does qualifying each other as a potential mate make you better platonic, professional partners? I can't say it better than that. I'm sure there's a better way to say it. I personally can't find the right words. That is my question that they make me think of, looking at the way they interact. It's like, would you be a better partner if you actually cared about them? Ultimately, like, in a professional way, though, you know. I'm not, like, saying, like, office romance, necessarily. I'm, like, saying office romance that never happens. Or maybe it happened and y'all got over it. But you never, like, stop being friends. Would that make a better duo? Because, like, you'd be more likely to keep each other from dying. That much is for sure. Because it's not just anybody, you know. It's somebody you cared about. So, I mean, y'all's survival rate, if nothing else, would go up.
I still see a few more out in the yard.
Then it could go the other way. You couldn't let them die because you have beef with how the relationship ended.
This is Captain Watanabe. Where are you?
Electrical access.
And if you say one, you gotta say the other, because both are viable things that could happen.
Affirmative. What happened here?
Okay, fuck your missile.
Hold tight. We'll get you as soon as we can.
No more street fighting. It's gonna be a backyard wrestling match until that guy goes down with whoever's holding that missile launcher. Why don't you just not get up? Sleep in. It's cool. I got you. Let me introduce y'all to all this stuff I carry around. It's actually pretty cool. That's one guy down. I think I just fisted that one. Good night. Just stick to that car.
Spiderman, can you get to that rooftop? There's an officer calling for
Can I get to a rooftop? I want to just, like, trip and be like, can I get to a rooftop? It is Spider-Man.
Someone's trapped behind that door.
No, they're just gonna die. Because you said, can you get to a rooftop? Now I don't even want to help you. I'm Spider-Man. Can you get to a rooftop? Yeah, no, because you're not Spider-Man. Maybe if you're a Spider-Man, you can get to a rooftop. How you gonna ask me if I can get to a rooftop? I'm just gonna hurt these people and be over it. Bitch, I'm Spider-Man. I am a rooftop. I'm basically a living personification of what a rooftop would be.
They're almost on top of me! Get me out of here!
I'm so mad, but it's cool because I'm professional. Getting back to our first argument.
They're coming! Where is everybody?
Can you be in love with your partner and still hate their guts? And does that make you a better cop duo?
Right, I'm on it.
Because even if you hate their guts, you still love them. And you're not going to let anything bad happen to them. So you'd be a stronger team, right?
Come on out!
Even if it was like, I'm going to save you out of spite, just so I can make you feel like shit about it for the rest of your life. It's still saving you. I mean, define healthy. To me, healthy is not dead. Everybody get into my electric orgy here.
Take them all out.
It's like, are you feeling that thing I'm feeling? They're like, yeah, because you fucking drugged us. Stop it. That's what you get. Yeah.
Look out!
Could this get any worse?
Uh-oh.
It can always get worse.
Go to sleep. I just wanted to see what it felt like to actually not win. Overrated.
Good work. Just a few left.
You know, it'd be funny if you won. Too bad it's hypothetical. Cute trick.
Just a couple more.
Don't worry, baby, I got it. There could be more than a couple. As long as they keep giving me gadgets and health, I'm good to go.
They're stealing a chopper.
Get to the chopper! You did not force me to say that joke. Go, Spider-Man. Fuck the chopper! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to do something.
License registration, please.
Okay, looks like things are somewhat under control.
I thought you said the raft was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri! Gotcha. Hold on!
I feel like he's totally her boyfriend in this part of the game. Because, like, Mary Jane's still not technically dating him. She's hinted at wanting to. But he's still technically single, and I feel like this is their little time to shine as a couple. And then they decide to just be professional.
Just in time.
And he goes back to Mary Jane.
Looks like we made parole, boys.
That's the one funny thing I've noticed about
Why is he letting everyone out?
women
I'll head to
growing
the main
up.
control center and see
It's
how
like
bad
the
situation
really,
is.
really, really good
I'll
ones
go
like
join
that.
the party.
They would rather you be with some dumb bitch that makes you
Everyone
happy.
just quietly go back into your cell and lock the
Because,
door
like,
behind you, okay?
I don't know, the really strong women, they love you better from a distance. But they know you got needs and shit, you know, but like, most of good, real good women, they don't have to be there all the time to be a good woman. They just are. And whenever they drop in, it's always the right time. Even if it's just like, you know, a text message, you know. I guess in a way, the really good women are kind of omnipotent, thanks to the internet. They might just send you a text right when you're going through some shit. And you're like, man, am I glad to hear from you. I gotta tell you about this shit. That's like the real good one. Everybody else is just like, I'm a good woman, so tell me when you're gonna meet me to buy me dinner and drinks. I'm like, never. It will be never o'clock. Go ahead and set your alarm. Person I've never got a message from in like 4 months.
That doesn't sound good.
Dude, that steak was so good.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
I didn't think you could get a good steak for $1.83, but damn.
Surprise. What is he talking about?
The slow cooked pork butt steak, it's like $1.83 for a dinner plate the size. And it still looks like that when you're done cooking it. Like, it was like, where am I going to put the vegetables and shit? I actually had to make a side bowl for the beans because it's such a big steak. I slow cooked it. I just kept turning it over about like every 7 minutes because I'm a germaphobe. No, I'd rather have an overdone steak than one that's going to get me sick. But like, even then, like, I prefer the flavor of medium rare. It's kind of like making a well done steak with the flavor of medium rare. And I wouldn't have done it, but they're like, well, what you want to do is you want to oven roast it for an hour, like 30 minutes on each side. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. So I did it stovetop, and I don't have aluminum foil. I mean, or a pan, so honestly, I just usually use aluminum foil. I'm a total bachelor. So I just did it stovetop, and I like seared both sides, and then just slow cooked it and rotated for like, I don't know, 30 minutes just to be safe. Because it looked kind of like a zombie. It didn't look like a steak, it looked like a person that has some sickness. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna just leave it and let it cook. Okay, I don't know where the hell they want me to go, but I can literally feel my give a fuck dropping like stock. I'm gonna give them a window here, because I was talking and not paying attention. That's not their fault. Let's do this. If I still can't find it, it just wasn't meant to be found. Let's just restart from the checkpoint. Because gaming is mostly context clues. Alright, well... Alright, let me up. I'm fucking Spiderman, you're telling me I can't climb this shit? I can climb all the ceilings. They're like, we're telling you can't climb this shit. I'm like, stop smiling. They're like, I'm not smiling. I'm like, you're totally smiling. And they're like, okay, I'm smiling. What are you gonna do about it? I'm like, obviously nothing. Because you didn't let me program, you didn't program anything into what I could do about it. It's your stupid game, I'm just playing it. Honestly though, where in the precise amount of fucks am I supposed to be? I don't want one fuck over or one fuck under. I want like the exact amount of fucks that I need to find out. Like this shit's sorcery. Where am I? I have no idea. I guess this is where we end it, because it is like 6:30 in the morning. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I was doing so good at not cussing. But now that's not the case. And it looks like if I stay here any longer, it's just gonna get worse. So, good night. Thank you for watching if you did. Otherwise, I guess thank you for not trolling me. Alright, well, good night.